The UN has released a survival guide to avert climate disaster. It says the life of the planet Earth depends on the next 10 years of the world's efforts to tame climate change. Our Choi Min-jung has the details.
The world is beyond the point where climate change can be somebody else's problem. This is according to the United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, also called the IPCC. The body of climate scientists released its sixth assessment report, which included scientific and socio-economic data concerning climate change.
The report offers hope, and it provides a warning. It warns that the pace and scale of what has been done so far and current plans are insufficient to tackle climate change. We are walking when we should be sprinting.
The IPCC said continued greenhouse gas emissions will lead to further global warming, with the best estimate that global temperatures will increase by 1.5 degrees Celsius from the period between 1850 and 1900 early in the next decade. It added that actions to reduce greenhouse gas emissions are more urgent than previously assessed, and that the remainder of the current decade is key to securing a sustainable future for all. To limit warming, the IPCC said emissions should be cut by almost half by 2030 across all sectors. If countries were to fail to meet this goal, the average global temperature is forecast to rise by around 2.8 degrees by 2100. The report reiterated previous findings that it is unequivocal that humanity is to blame for climate change. It appealed to increased international cooperation, including improved access to adequate financial resources, particularly for vulnerable regions. It added that shifting to clean energy would not only help combat climate change, but also impact people's health and well-being. The IPCC said the planet has already warmed 1.1 degrees Celsius since the second half of the 19th century, which has caused frequent and more intense extreme weather events around the world. It warns that the world is bound to face ever more disastrous impacts if warming exceeds 1.5 degrees Celsius. Choi Min-jung, Arirang News.